What if the most important conversation in human history was never meant to be heard? For decades, rumors have claimed that somewhere between static and silence, Apollo 11 encountered something impossible. Not a malfunction, not another spacecraft. Something watching, something already there. The story says NASA cut the public feed. The story says amateur radio operators heard everything. And the story never died. But where did this legend come from? July 1969. The world holds its breath. Millions watch humanity step onto another world. Every word, every heartbeat, every transmission, recorded forever. Official mission records describe a historic landing. Technical discussions, equipment checks, scientific observations. No aliens, no secret encounter, no missing confession. Yet another story slowly spreads through books, radio shows, and early internet forums. It claims there were 2 minutes that disappeared. 2 minutes in which the astronauts supposedly described enormous objects resting beyond the crater. Watching. Silent. Ancient. Supporters point to anonymous witnesses, unverified transcripts, second-hand stories repeated so many times they begin to sound like memory. But investigators searching official archives find no evidence that such a transmission ever existed. And somehow, that only makes the legend stronger. Because mysteries survive where certainty ends. Imagine this. The lunar module settles into silence. Dust hangs in slow motion. No wind, no sound, only infinite darkness. Then, beyond the rim of a crater, a shape, not natural, not recognizable. Edges that seem to fold into themselves. Lines that refuse ordinary perspective. Geometry that appears wrong no matter where you look. The legend calls it an ancient metallic structure. A monument older than humanity, older than civilization, perhaps older than Earth itself. Some versions say its surface reflected no sunlight. Others claim it absorbed light completely, as if darkness had physical weight. Nearby, tower-like silhouettes, perfectly still, perfectly aligned, waiting. The astronauts never approach, they simply observe. And according to the myth, one voice whispers, "They're here." No proof has ever supported this account, yet the image remains unforgettable. A lonely human standing on another world, realizing they are not alone. The story evolves. Every decade adds another detail. Secret tapes, hidden photographs, government cover-ups, military recoveries, invisible bases on the far side of the moon. None have been verified. None have produced conclusive evidence. Yet millions continue asking the same question. Why does this legend refuse to disappear? Maybe because the moon feels wrong, too quiet, too empty, too close. It watches every generation exactly the same way, never blinking, never answering. And perhaps the most unsettling possibility is not that NASA discovered an alien structure, but that humanity desperately wants there to be one. Because if something ancient is waiting in the darkness, then we are part of a much larger story. And if there is nothing there at all, then the silence surrounding us may be even more terrifying. So tonight, when you look at the moon, ask yourself one question. Are you observing it? Or has it been observing us all along?